Greetings and salutations, everyone. It's time for another episode of Viewport Relay, a bi-weekly podcast where the Viewport team looks at the latest news in the gaming industry. As always, I'm your host, Albert Corson, joined by Tristan Jung.
Hello.
And Alex Nestor.
Hey.
And by cover video game news, that's a farce this episode, because no one has anything. You know what people have?
What?
People have getting mad. That's all that happened in the last 2 weeks. People got mad.
A lot of anger.
People got mad at Pokemon. Yeah. People just, I play Battlefield. People just always complaining about that game. When that, They Are Billions, a couple weeks ago when that came out, people just complain. That's all gamers do now is wah.
Although some companies, they're starting to get confused. And all this madness, they're like, wait, why are we seen as the bad guys?
Yay, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You see the Dota 2 the other day? Everyone just getting mad.
That.
Oh man, it was people were throwing poop all over the place.
What?
So the new game mode came out, right? The thing that they released with the compendium.
Auto chess, yes. Oh.
No, not auto chess.
Oh.
There's
it
another
was like
new?
their junk. Well, auto chess is its own thing. Jungle.
Oh, Jungle.
It's like some sort of jungle adventure game mode, right?
Okay.
Oh, it's like single player?
No, it's multiplayer, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but all I know is people said the games take like 40 minutes. It's incredibly boring, and you can't leave during the match.
Wait, are you talking about just normal Dota?
Oh, you can leave during that match. You can leave during that match. No, but it was bad, and people were like, "We give Valve $100 million a year for this event, and this is what they give us." So people are just getting mad. But we're not going to cover mad because mad is
This is
bad.
a happy podcast.
This is a happy podcast.
We're going to stay glad.
To start off,
Glad vibes only.
We're going to play a quick round of fast favorites where I give a topic and they give me a favorite category or favorite thing based on that topic. And we're going to talk about favorite video game villains. Because that's happy, right?
That's happy.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, not really as always, but as always, we're going to start with Tristan Jung.
Oh, man.
Because he has a real answer and he has a troll answer every time, I assume.
Oh, now there's a lot of pressure. Okay, so...
No, I do your thing, man. Who's your person?
My person, I put down Frank Fontaine from Bioshock 1.
Yeah, okay.
Because
He's favorite?
Yeah, favorite villain. Because that was the only villain where I got pranked by the twist. I didn't even see it coming.
Oh.
I was like, Atlas is my buddy. We got this. We're gonna escape Rapture, or that's what you're trying to do in Bioshock 1, I think. And
Yep.
then,
Would you kindly give us another villain? No, just kidding.
I see what you did there. But I thought he was a very well constructed villain. Maybe an honorable mention would be, oh man, now I'm forgetting the name. The bad guy from Far Cry 3.
Voss.
Voss.
V-A-S.
Voss. But yeah, I think kind of the character development that Bioshock 1 takes you about Atlas, the manipulation, and then the reveal at the end. There's no other game that I feel, at least personally, has done that to me.
You like a good reveal, huh?
A good reveal.
Alex, you got one? You want me to go? What's going on? What do you want to do? You have someone? Go.
Well, following that, I think mine can only be seen as a meme answer, but I think mine's Vice President Richard Hawk from the topical Metal Wolf Chaos. It's just, I love the absurdity of that game, and Richard Hawk is the perfect villain for it. And that he's just this absolute megalomaniac who takes over the country, basically just enforces all these weird rules, builds a cannon on Alcatraz, and all the while he's just spouting like all these memes at you that just don't make any sense. It's fantastic. I love him. Perfect villain to the President of the United States of America.
Cool.
Albert, what do you got?
Alright, mine, I chose it cause they're a fun villain, alright? I chose Handsome Jack. Cause he's a fun villain. I liked it because you got to play him in the pre-sequel. So, like, you got to learn a little bit about the character itself as well, and how he wasn't really a guy at the start with bad intentions. It's just kind of how it ended up.
Yeah, he just had to kind of go that way as part of
exactly.
his development.
I also liked his humor, so he's a likable villain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I think in that vein, as I was thinking of villains that have, or quote-unquote villain, because you said feel free to be creative on it.
Hey, no spoiling my document.
This is a look behind the curtains of Viewport Relay. I think another great developed villain is Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid, if you kind of go through...
Okay.
What about Big Boss?
No,
Big Boss,
I
not
actually
so
think,
much, no.
No, I actually think Ocelot is fleshed out a lot more. And like much better than Snake or Big Boss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1, he's kind of this guy that's kind of just there. And then Metal Gear Solid 2 is where he, like, really reveals himself as, like, this actually really sharp, intelligent villain.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of has Liquid's arm, but that's another kind of side thing. And then Metal Gear Solid 3 really builds up this kind of really good relationship where he's just kind of this newbie at the start.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Where he
But what
grows
about
into a true, like,
Psycho Mantis?
Well, that kid just dies eventually.
Yeah,
So, like,
unfortunately. And then, yeah, the origin of Psycho Mantis really wasn't built up well in MGS5 at all.
I think MGS5 Ocelot is the most interesting to me.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like it... I don't know. Do
No
you feel like...
spoilers.
That game is old now, and nobody...
I was gonna play it eventually. No,
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Either MGS3 or MGS5 Ocelot is the most interesting to me.
It was difficult for me to listen to Ocelot in 5. He was like the walking Wikipedia page in all the tapes that he was in. But that's just me. Other than that, it was basically just like kind of references to MGS3.
Yep. And I like how, just due to how the storytelling worked out, he goes back and forth between good, neutral, bad.
Mm-hmm. He definitely has an agenda, his own agenda. He's got something in the books that he's trying to do.
Cool. None of us went for, like, not cliche, but, like,
Bowser.
Ganon.
Bowser's my favorite villain.
Dr. Eggman.
Well, I was expecting from Tristan to say Kefka at some point.
I don't know who that is.
Final Fantasy VI.
Final Fantasy VI.
He destroys the world.
Yep. He's kind of the villain that wins, so to speak.
Well, there's that, but he's also, like, clinically insane.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you think Voss is insane, Kefka's, like, on a new level.
Like, Voss was, like, mentally unstable. Well, not really. He was like, I don't know a good word for it.
Bipolar? Schizophrenia? I don't know.
No, it's like, he's so smart, but also at the same time, he's like he observes things too much, and then, I don't know.
Kefka's like if Thanos did not think.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
That
that
opens my eyes to Endgame right there. Changes everything.
You gotta see the re-release. Did that break records? Off topic, but did that break the record for the highest grossing movie yet?
I don't think so.
It didn't make like any money?
No, it did, but I don't think it helped.
It only needed like 100 million more.
Hey man, $100 million is a lot of money.
It's true. Alright, let's we only got 2 stories today. And then we got a game at the end. We'll hop into that one. So, first one. We talked about it before when it got announced. Let's talk about Stadia and the fact that there will not be a beta and that, quote, you're just going to have to trust that it works. Which, with tech companies and tech, is that a good mindset to go into?
I'd say generally I have a little bit of trust issues. Especially with a streaming platform such as this, I'd be very leery of how well it's going to perform.
Well, let's talk about us as consumers, and I'm talking about us three specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any concerns about your ability with Stadia?
I already put in my $150, so
Oh, you're getting it?
I already pre-ordered it.
Oh, all
right.
man.
So let's see what happens.
It's all in.
At this point, whatever. If it works,
Are
it
you
works.
gonna play Assassin's Creed Odyssey in your browser?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on YouTube, turn on the Odyssey trailer, and click play, and it's just gonna work flawlessly, right?
Wow,
Mhm.
beautiful.
That's how it works?
Yeah, that's how it's gonna work.
Okay, great.
Just trust us. You know what Todd Howard says about trust, right?
Yeah,
It just works. All right?
it just works. So I'm on the extreme end of the spectrum where I'm too committed that I honestly do have to trust that it works.
It's like Stockholm Syndrome. You've paid the money and now you're like, it'll work, right?
It'll work.
It's my friend.
Mm-hmm. Lost cost fallacy.
Should there be a demo for Stadia? In any way, right? And that kind of goes into the, the kind of like the financial costs for the user almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much is this thing going to be priced, right? Should there be there's no does Netflix have trials? I haven't
Yes.
Okay, so Netflix has trials.
Yeah, I think they'd be fully open to do a trial, and I think it would be a very good thing to do in order to market their product. Because
no beta, but probably a trial in the future, most likely. Because that would be super bad PR, right? If there's so many stories of people saying there was no trial, I had to pay $14.99, and then $14.99. That's not the official price, but just making up a number.
Right.
$14.99, and then it didn't work, and I couldn't get my money back.
It's $10 a month.
Oh, did they confirm?
Yep.
Oh, that's cheap. That's really cheap. So yeah. Me personally, my concern is the data usage.
Oh, of course.
I have data caps because now the US does that thing. So yeah. Rumors were 4K was I forgot.
It was
ridiculous.
60 gigabytes an hour or something
an
that.
hour, yeah. It was a gig a minute if you were streaming 4K, which is understandable, but not viable for me at all.
I think so they did bring up the fact that Stadia is going to have a free tier at some point, or a basic tier. Oh man, I don't
even know what that means. Is it just some free games?
Yeah, it's gonna be weird if you're gonna play Peggle and stuff for free.
So
Super
no.
Meat
So
Boy.
how Stadia works is that there's a pro tier and a base tier. Base tier is free. You have to buy the games, but the streaming part itself is free. The pro tier, you have to pay $10 a month. You can buy extra games. No, you have to buy the games. But it's kind of like Xbox Live Gold or PS Plus, where they give you a couple games a month.
Oh, that sounds bad, though. That sounds bad.
No, but Pro and Base, the difference is that the resolution is different. Pro goes up to 4K, Base only goes up to 1080. Pro has 5.1 surround sound, Base only has stereo.
Okay, so that's where they get you. Okay.
Yeah.
That seems interesting. Okay.
But the issue is that Pro comes out earlier. I think it's okay. I feel like people who bought Pro are crazy people like me.
Yeah, I think that's a good move on their part. 'Cause, yeah, it'll get them to buy into the more expensive tier, try it out.
Mm-hmm.
Before offering
and then if you're like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, I don't have a 4K monitor. And then they're like, alright, you can use the basic version.
Yeah, I don't have a 4K monitor. So I don't know what I'm doing.
It's the only version right now, so I mean...
Are you going to be able to experience 120 frames per second for the first time, though?
No,
we're reaching frame rates we've never seen before, okay?
They only support up to 60 FPS on either plan.
Oh, man.
I mean, once 120 or 144 does come out, though, it'll definitely be a pro-locked feature.
Oh, man. Can you imagine the data cap on that?
4K... No, they can't do 4K with that, right? They can't,
hey, we have the technology.
Mm-hmm. It's Google.
But
they
do
can
I have
build
the
whatever
internet bandwidth?
They don't care about that.
No.
They don't care about that at all.
Contact your internet provider.
And honestly, they can't care about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing they can do about that.
Right.
Yeah, so honestly, I think all the people who bought the Founders Edition, that is technically the beta. Although I feel like it's going to be a skewed kind of data collection because the people who did buy the Founders are probably people who have all the fancy internet connections and 4K TVs, although I'm not in that group at all. So I don't know. Shrug.
We'll have to see. I mean, I have the internet fast enough I'm still curious about the latency, which I heard is not horrible, but in a single player game, you know.
Will it be like Ouya though?
No.
I hope
not.
it's anything
I mean, I
better than
don't
Ouya.
think Ouya is a compare. I would say OnLive is your comparison, but I think the tech stack behind this is a lot better, and probably the games that'll be offered. I do think though that I was gonna say like I hate playing. I mean, it's somewhat because it's Nintendo's bad at it, but I hate playing Smash Online just because the latency's so bad.
Yep.
Oh man, and I've seen videos of Super Mario Maker 2 online.
Oh yeah, I have yet to play that online.
Oof.
I mean, I don't want to compare like that to like what this is gonna be, but just I'm thinking in terms of just latency.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I play on an HD TV that doesn't have a game mode, right? Mm-hmm. And even in Smash Bros, when there's input lag, it feels bad, and it's like really minor, but it's bad.
Look at this guy, Evo top 100 player.
Yeah, he can see every single frame.
I can see every frame. All right. One last question about this. What does this is a big question. What concerns are there about video games moving to subscription-based models in terms of both consumers and developers?
I think Stadia is different because you still have to buy the game.
Is it full price?
Yes.
But I mean, eventually they want to move into like a subscription style, right?
Shrug? We'll see.
I think. We'll see, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a gray area right there, right now.
Here's the question. What's Google's cut? Right?
I see. Yeah, at least for
like,
Pro, it's definitely $10 a month.
No, I meant on the game sales that they make, right? Like, is it 30% like Steam, or are they dropping it down? I don't know.
I don't know if they would even take a cut. I feel like at this point, they just want players to use it.
So they're banking on their subscription model.
Right. Because, like Google's not going to make money off of this anytime soon. Compared to, like, GCP and their ads and all the other stuff that they provide, like, this is going to be 1% or less.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
I just read a tweet just a couple weeks ago about a developer, I forget which company they were at, and they were saying, like, if developers are having trouble making money now selling their games at $60 per unit cost, how does it come when a user pays $15 to access a bunch of games? Like, how does the revenue sharing work, and how do developer studios stay afloat in that situation?
Yeah, it's definitely a very real reality that's going to come on us, I think, sooner rather than later. Because EA's gone, of course, that way. Of course, right now it's basically only their games that they offer, but there's nothing really stopping other companies from just saying, hey, you get this whole library for X number of dollars per month, and then there's no real assurance of any kind of cut to every company.
Exactly.
I think the biggest question would be if Steam does it, right? Like, Stadia, yeah, they're brand new. They're still figuring their stuff out. But, like, let's say Steam does some subscription thing and people already own, like, hundreds of games. Do they split it equally? Do they split it per hours played?
Like, what do you mean?
Like
if you already own the games, why would they... Oh.
Or even like PlayStation Plus, right? You get a couple games a month for free, and as long as you're subscribed, you get to keep them forever.
Yeah.
Does Sony pay them out every month? Does Sony...
I would assume they do.
They must have some sort of licensing agreement, otherwise, yeah.
Yeah,
companies would just
like,
be at a
hey,
major
give away
loss.
your game for free, thanks. No, it's give away your game or we won't let you publish on PS4 anymore. They're like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to think about. I feel like Steam wouldn't go that way just because I feel like they know that they make a lot more money from people buying individual games than a $10 thing per month, right? I would assume.
What if, like, I don't know, this is crazy, or sounds crazy right now. You pay Steam or Valve $20 a month, and you can just play 3 games of your choice every month. You can just...
That'd be interesting. I feel like publishers wouldn't do that though, right? Because it's like, oh, you just paid me $3, like $6, right?
Mm-hmm. Or you can make it $60, right? Like, you pay them $60 and you can choose any 3 games to play for that month for quote unquote free.
For 1 month, 30 days or something.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, for single player games, it would kind of suck.
I feel like it would be bad for multiplayer games.
Yeah, even nowadays, a lot of multiplayer games fizzle out in about the first month of play. So yeah, it'd be difficult.
Wow,
they might not be more strict.
Live service.
Oh yeah, they've been trying to keep them alive longer. Yeah, but that doesn't help some of them. They still die out in about a month. But
hey, some games don't even take a month. Artifact.
Oh,
that was basically dead this first day it came out.
All right. Any last comments on this one? We'll move on to our next one.
I'm so excited for my controller to come in. I'm sure it'll be perfect. Famous last words.
What
the Stadia controller.
High quality buttons and everything.
You should just buy an Xbox Elite controller for $200 or whatever it costs.
The only way to get Stadia day one was to buy that stupid controller.
It'll be better than the Ouya controller. Anyways, let's go to our second and final story. A fun one, just because I have a question for it. So, Mr. Yoshi P of FF14 wants to do a Diablo and World of Warcraft crossover with Final Fantasy XIV. Here's my question. Is this ever going to happen?
Who knows at this point? Nier Automata happened. Anything can happen now. I guess Nier was under Square Enix. So
there's still a Square Enix title, but you know what? Blizzard is at such a low point, this would only be a gain for them to have their content put in a more successful MMO at the moment.
I think WoW has more subs than
it still does have more
14,
subs, yes. But it's
which
been
still
at a
confounds me.
Mm-hmm. I'd be curious to hear the sub numbers after Shadowbringers came out, though.
Do they release the FF14 sub numbers? Because the WoW really does.
Only at a FanFest do they reveal how many players are actually playing this game.
Oh, okay.
Judging by the congested servers that are happening right now, you if you're a new player, you can't sign up to play this game unless you sign up at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or something.
I don't know if that's just there's a lot of new players or they're just crappy at gauging server capacity.
I think it's a bit of both. Yep.
I think it's like they're not on AWS, right? So at the start you're gonna have a spike, and it's not like you're gonna pay for a bunch of additional hardware for that spike.
Yep.
You're just gonna be deal with the queues, and then after a month of the expansion, some people won't resub up, and then now you have a normal player count again.
Oh yeah, definitely true. Mm-hmm.
I was thinking it's definitely not going to happen, going back to the original question, because Blizzard, I don't think, has ever done a crossover. I think for Blizzard, their IP is solid gold, and they don't give that to anyone.
Yeah, and that's why they wasted on Diablo Immortals, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we all had phones, so they were like, let's share it with everyone.
Let's just make this game. Yeah, I think the funniest quote from this article was when Yoshi P was like, if Blizzard approached me with, the reins to develop Diablo 4, he's gonna do it. I feel like Yoshi P does not understand where Blizzard is right now.
Yeah. That's what I think I was saying to you guys, a couple of nights ago. I was like, he's been developing this game so hard, 14, that he's, still stuck in 2003, where Blizzard's, this ultimate company.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, wow, one day we'll be as good as WoW. And they're and some executive leans over, he's like, sir, we have more subs than WoW. And he's like, what? Oh.
I feel like he hasn't played Diablo 3 to make that comment.
Yeah. He's just been so busy ever since Realm Reborn that he's just not going to play a lot of other games.
He's a funny man. That's all I can put about him.
No, but my take is that it actually might happen. Because Monster Hunter had a crossover. That's not Square Enix.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Blizzard we're talking about, right?
Yokai Watch had a crossover. I don't even know a company they're part of.
I feel like it's easier for Japanese companies to cross over with Japanese companies, though. Right? There's that, like, connection. The Japanese connection, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But,
Familial
like, this is a
ties.
Western company with Blizzard who doesn't give out IP ever to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
I think the last time they did this was, like, StarCraft 64.
Was that even a crossover, though? That was just making it for another platform.
I guess that's true. I guess Diablo 3 is also out on the Switch.
Yeah. I would say, like, if it were to happen, it would have to be a double crossover. They would have to put FF in WoW.
Double
and they
crossover?
would put... Yeah.
Oh, man.
It would be
Can't
Monster
stop 'em
Hunter for
crossing
you
fates.
double cross, right? Or double crossover here.
Mm-hmm.
Did Monster Hunter ever get Final Fantasy 14 stuff? Did they do a double crossover?
14? No,
Yeah,
they didn't.
yeah,
They didn't.
Behemoth.
They
Oh,
did?
Behemoth, yeah, Behemoth.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of just Final Fantasy in general, but
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
kind of based on the fight in 14.
yeah. So there you go, double crossover. It's
That-
possible.
That's a new term I've never heard of before.
Mhm. Double cross.
Double cross.
Monster Hunter double cross. One last question. It's not really a question. It's a question of dreams, alright? What is there any crossover that you guys are like, make this happen? Make it happen, Captain. Because I don't have any. Unless I thought really hard about it.
Like in general, or is specifically with
Give me your dreams. Remember this episode, Happy Thoughts.
Happy Thoughts?
Give me your dream. Do you have a dream? If you don't have a dream, that's fine. I'm just given the opportunity to let your minds relish
I mean,
in it.
as a Nintendo biased person, I feel like at this point, I have nothing else to ask. We have Joker in Smash. We have Banjo in Smash.
But that's Smash. What if you wanted to see like Sonic and Mario together in a platformer that wasn't the Olympic Games?
Did you realize what you're saying halfway through? Is that why you?
Yes. It's already happened. Never mind. We can't do that one.
Okay.
What if we were to have Solid Snake and Sam Fisher team up in a spy game? With what's his name? Hitman.
Agent 47?
Yeah. Something like that. You know, something crazy that you're like, whoa. Whoa. I want to see that Pikachu Zero Suit Samus part from some Space Emissary made into a full game. Because it would be
I'd be
adorable.
down.
That's a Nintendo crossover, so not that crazy.
I think the wildest crossover that kind of makes sense is Nathan Drake x Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be good. Oh, man.
I think that'd be pretty
good.
cool.
What about Alan Wake cross Ghostbusters?
No, it would have to be like Alan Wake cross the Evil Within dude.
The Evil Within dude? Okay,
Yeah.
we could do that.
I don't know.
What
just
about-
call
what
me
about-
old fashioned? I just want to see a cross fighter again. That's not BlazBlue. Like, you know, like
What-
Tekken X something.
Oh,
Street
I'm
Fighter,
still waiting
Capcom
for
or something.
Let's get it out. Well, we
I'm
need the
still
Tekken
waiting
X
for
Street
Tekken
Fighter.
X Street Fighter. Oh my god.
That would be good. Is that coming? Is that a thing?
It was supposed to be.
Quote unquote
see,
still coming.
that was your dream. That you should have said that.
No, but it's supposedly in the works.
Dude, imagine Jack 7 foot, like that big arm just parried by a Chun-Li kick.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good
A thick
stuff. man.
leg versus a thick
Thick
arm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right.
The ultimate battle finally determined: leg day or arms. I had one more that I was thinking of, and I forgot it, but it would have been it was BJ Blazkowicz and Doom Guy. That's like a Bethesda
that's
crossover.
Like a versus or or a co-op?
I don't know, either one, man.
I feel like Doomguy is way too overpowered in terms of lore.
That's true. But BJ has a chain shotgun.
That's true. God damn it.
So, I guess so does Doomguy in the new game, but oh well. Something cool like that.
That gives me an idea, though. Like the enemy territory games, we had Return to Castle Wolfenstein, and then we had Quake Wars. We need like another style of game like that. I don't know what crossover to go with it, but enemy territory. Ooh, Lawbreakers. There we go.
Yeah,
Get Cliffy out of retirement. We got our crossover.
Yeah.
Enemy territory.
Lawbreakers crossover. Everyone's gonna be like, "What is that game?
What is Lawbreakers?
Hey, what is Lawbreakers?"
It's got enemy territory on it. It'll probably sell better than the actual Lawbreakers.
I've got
game.
it. Lawbreakers cross artifact. The ultimate combination.
Two wrongs make a right.
Two wrongs make a right. Or rather, two wrongs make a dumpster fire.
Oh no.
right.
Would MTG cross Hearthstone? Would that work? That's basically the same game.
It would have to be a double crossover.
Yeah.
You'd have to put Hearthstone characters, or essentially Warcraft characters,
into
Magic. And then Magic cards into Hearthstone.
How about this? Destiny 2 and Borderlands.
I could kind of see it working. More
Destiny
Borderlands
2?
than Destiny, though.
Destiny 2 cross Anthem. What's the difference? Uh-oh.
That one gets more rough along the edges.
What about... you do like Mario Kart cross Crash Team Racing. Boom.
Now we're just mashing
Now
similar
we're just
games together.
Yeah. Sometimes it's all you need, man. It started with the Tekken cross Street Fighter, and I was like, that's a good idea. All right. You guys ready for a game?
We love games.
Always.
I've got the score thing written out ahead of time.
Wow. Look at this guy. Production value.
Prepared.
Production value. And it's actually just some old junk mail I got that I haven't had up writing on.
Nice.
But here's our game. It's called The Corporate Collective. I will name a fictional corporation within a video game franchise, and you will give me the game or franchise.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Right.
I like how you made it the franchise now, since we usually screw up with that.
Well, a lot of these are franchise, like
Yeah, they
like
appear
they're
throughout
multiple
the series.
So
Yeah.
Got it.
there's actually only three I think that are in a specific game.
Okay.
I would say a majority of them are easy, but some of them are tricky, and that could be the difference between winning and losing. All right.
Okay.
The buzz-in word is mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yes, it is. All right, buzz-in word's mayonnaise. You heard it here. And I'm based off of when that light shows up, all right? So, and no buzzing in and like thinking of the answer,
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Jung.
Okay, fine.
Mr. Jung. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Give me the buzzing word. That's how I know
Mayonnaise.
you're ready.
Mayonnaise.
All right. You ready? We're gonna start easy here. Robco Industries.
Mayonnaise.
Tristan.
Star Fox?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Mayonnaise.
Alex.
Sly Cooper. Nope, not Sly Cooper. Ratchet and Clank.
No. The answer is Fallout.
What?
Robco from New Vegas.
There's a lot of question marks in my house.
Oh no!
Or in my head,
had
in my
Nuka
head.
Cola earlier, but that would have been too easy.
Bad points ahead.
Oh no!
Oh, this is the easiest question.
No, this was the easy one.
No. Okay, next one. The Sylph Company.
Mayonnaise.
Tristan.
Pokemon.
Correct.
Right, Sylph Scope.
All right. This one's the actual easiest one. Black Mesa.
Mayonnaise. Half-Life.
Alex. Correct. Abstergo.
Mayonnaise.
Alex.
Portal. Well, also
Incorrect.
Half-Life, though.
Incorrect.
What was the name?
Oh, okay.
Abstergo.
No, I'm dumb.
Oh, I don't know.
Really?
Does Alex get to go again?
Can I just
I'll let him say it, but he
I
won't
won't
get
get
the
a point. Yeah, it's Assassin's Creed.
Yes, it is Assassin's Creed.
I have never played any Assassin's Creed games.
Oh, but you can play it on Stadia.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Start now.
All right. You've never played an Assassin's Creed? Wow.
No. Did I miss out?
Not really, but I'm surprised you just haven't even tried one. Cerberus Corporation, I think? Cerberus?
Mayonnaise?
Tristan?
Final Fantasy?
Incorrect. At least,
no.
maybe there is, but that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, wow.
Did you know it,
Mayonnaise,
Alex?
Bioshock?
It's Mass Effect.
Hmm.
Did you guys play it? I don't even remember.
I played
No.
the first one a very, very long time ago on 360.
Okay, well, it come up in the second one. Wow, we're at 1-1 and we're 6 in.
You're ready for that tiebreaker at the end.
All right.
You know, I skip a lot of the cutscenes
This
in
one
video
should be
games.
easy. All right. Fontaine Futuristics.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Tristan.
Bioshock.
Correct.
Whew.
That one came up
All right.
earlier.
Aperture Science.
But
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Did you say butt? I'm going to say Tristan or Alex because I think he said mayonnaise first.
Portal.
Correct. That's your redemption, right? For saying it earlier.
I finally got it.
I
It's
forgot
a word.
I forgot the buzz-in word. That's why. I was trying to say.
So butt? What?
No, I was trying to say viewport and mayonnaise at the same time.
And butt came out?
Don't ask.
All right. The Shinra.
Mayonnaise.
Shinra. That was a
Mayonnaise.
tie.
Oh.
That was actually a tie.
Well,
I don't know how to just.
Can we get half a point each?
You
Because
can
I'm
get
sure
half
both
a
of us.
point each.
Do we
Alright.
say it at the
Or-
same time, or
Yes.
can you count us in?
1, 2, 3.
Final
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy 7.
Alex got it right. He said the game.
What? I knew it was 7.
just kidding. Half point. Da. You know, I kind of want to give Alex a half point back then for the Assassin's Creed, but I won't.
No, don't do it.
All right, next one. Ultor. There's 2 correct answers for this one.
What? Can you spell it, please?
Ultor. Ultor. I'm surprised Alex didn't know this one.
It sounds really familiar, but I can't remember the series at all.
Mayonnaise?
Tristan?
Borderlands?
That's not correct. Anything from Alex?
Nope, I've got a full blank.
All right. The answer is either Saints Row or Red Faction.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It's the what's their studio?
Volition.
Volition. Yeah, it's their fake company that they use. For
Right,
everything.
yeah.
All right. Next one. The Mishima Zaibatsu.
Mayonnaise?
Alex.
Tekken.
Tekken is correct. Next one. Pedior.
Mayonnaise. Borderlands.
Correct. Uh-oh. Tristan, there's
Breaking
some
the
easy
lane.
ones. Some tricky and some easy ones. This is your chance. This one's easy. Umbrella Corp.
Mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
Tristan.
Resident Evil.
Correct.
I believe you mean Biohazard.
Seraph Industries.
Mayonnaise. Deus
Alex.
Ex.
Yes.
Specifically
that is
Human
correct.
Revolution and Mankind Divide.
That's 2 games, therefore series. Next one. This one might be tricky. Gensec.
Mayonnaise?
Tristan.
Payday.
Oh, nice.
that's right, yes.
I believed in you guys. Good job. All right, next one. The Builders League United.
Mayonnaise?
Tristan.
Team Fortress.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, okay. It spells out blue. Yeah.
I was gonna do Manco, but I was like, that's too easy.
No, that's way too obvious, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next one. The Armacham Technology Corporation.
Oh, God.
Armacham?
Armachan?
Cham. Cham. I'm assuming this is a no one's gonna get it.
Mayonnaise.
Tristan.
Turok.
No. I don't know if there's companies in that.
I got nothing, Albert.
All right, the answer is Fear.
Mm.
Fear series.
Never played it.
You know, I gotta choose some games out of the ordinary, right?
Mhm.
You know, right? All right, last one. This is apparently the tiebreaker because you're at a tie, but it's actually a really difficult one because I thought that you guys would get more of these right.
Oh, man.
Wow.
We're
So-
underperforming.
Here we go. Ready? Cluckin' Bell. Mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
Tristan?
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Incorrect.
Grand
Alex.
Theft Auto.
Do you have a game?
What? Why does he have to say the game now?
Because it's only in one game.
San Andreas.
Correct.
Oh, man.
This is the restaurant from the famous scene.
Yeah, you
with
have to
the
buy
meme
2
of
number
the
9s.
Order with a number 9 and a number 7 and a number 3 or whatever he says.
And a large drink.
Yeah. You know that meme, right, Tristan?
Nope.
Really? I think you've seen
I don't
it.
even play video games. I don't know if you know
You
this.
just play Final Fantasy 7. That's all. 14. That's all. you play.
14. That's all we play now.
All right. Congratulations, Alex. You won with a score of 6.5 to 5.5.
That's 2
There
in a
you go.
row.
That's 2 in a row. Tristan.
On a hot streak.
On a hot streak. We'll have a game next time. So, you know, hold on to your butts.
Holding.
But with that wraps it up for episode 31 of Viewport Relay. Viewport Relay is available on Radio Public, iTunes, Google Music, Stitcher, Podbean, and all your favorite podcast directories. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe, review, and share it with your friends. We're also on social media as Viewport Gaming on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. But Alex, why Viewport Gaming?
Well, Viewport Relay is a part of Viewport Gaming, a website where you can check out some reviews and this very here podcast. So go check it out at viewportgaming.com.
Thank you, Mr. Nestor. And as always, I've been your host, Albert Corson, joined by Tristan Jung
Goodbye.
and Alex Nestor.
See you next time.